Hello, everyone. I am your mystery host here. My name is Teresa Huggins, and I'm actually the program director for Launch Global, and I'm just very excited to introduce this colorful cast we have here. I introduce to you Words from a Fan, affectionately known as WFAF Radio. Got an album you don't like? Got an artist you feel has been giving you mid? As the young kids call it, do you stand someone? Well, we do too. And on this platform, we're going to talk about all of it: music, the world, and each other, but mainly music. Words from a Fan is a place where we, the Potters, go to address all the music, as well as top news of the week, and discuss freely. Someone will stand on a ledge, someone will die on a hill, and someone will put their foot in their mouth. And with luck, all three of those things will happen to the same person. Words from a Fan is only on launch every Wednesday from 12 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. With that said, we actually have some juicy topics today. I'm going to bring on Blake Winters to just talk real quickly about some of the topics for today. And then everybody else will come on. I also want to introduce some of the other co-hosts. So we have Blake Winters, we have Jamila, and we have Imperial and Seely as well. Seely will be coming on a little bit later, and he's just extremely fun. So Blake Winters, can you unmute and just tell us a little bit of the topics, and then we can bring all the rest of the co-hosts on.
Hi, people. All right, so topic. Before we even get into the topics, Imperial, Jamila, y'all feel free to unmute whenever y'all ready. I want to get into a new music roundup. Who have y'all been listening to? Who's been in your headphones? Who's been helping y'all get through y'all day to day? Imperial, I know you moved to California as of late. I'm pretty sure your music taste changed slightly because the sound is different in Cali.
Yeah.
So who's in your ears and all that?
Yeah, the radio game's a little different out here with what they appreciate. Specifically where I am, there's a lot of Spanish hip hop, very popular right now. Between Cardi B remixes and Nicki Minaj did a song with Karol G that's very popular out of here. Bad Bunny, a lot of Spanish music is actually very popping out here. There's a couple things that have had my ear lately, but we're going to touch on them more vaguely. I mean, more specifically as the show goes on. But, some artists within the 2020 XL list I've been listening to. And
yeah, we're going to talk about that too.
And there's new Drake. So, that's always fun to talk about. The videos, the references, cameos. So we can dive into that later. But, yeah, I'm excited.
I'm looking up. Before we can get into topic one with Lauryn Hill and what her daughter was talking about. Jamila, you got any new musics you've been listening to? Okay, Jamila's having a parental conversation, it looked like, based off the way her chin moving. Yeah, I ain't shit. All right, so before I even get in, yo, Imperial, don't make me laugh, bro. Why you muted? Don't make me laugh. All right. I'm looking up what Lauryn Hill daughter said because I don't only want to talk about half of these comments. I want to talk about all of these comments. Lauryn Hill's daughter spoke about how she was raised, how she was parented, and the trauma she was processing. Oh, it was Instagram Live. She deleted it. Okay, I'm not even going to get no real. She gave it a synopsis. She said, it's a very complex topic, and really what I was discussing was how a lack of unity in the household can create severe trauma you're not even aware of. And I had to go back and see where these different things and now I had to go back and see where these different things impacted my life and how they impacted my life. At the end of the day, I never said my father was a complete fucking deadbeat. I just said that he wasn't as present as I needed him to be. Don't go bashing my father and my family. So, okay, I understand why she would delete her Instagram Live now.
Right.
If that's how you feeling about what you said about your own parents, I understand why you would delete your live, because the internet will just take some shit and run with it.
Yeah, and it's nonstop with someone at that caliber of name recognition that it's it starts consuming you. Like social media has a tendency to do that, especially with, you know, people, not even like famous people, but people related to famous people run into this issue often, bro. Yeah, as far as like being around and being someone that may have their own level of what a tentative father is, right? So it's not for us to judge, but the internet is a ruthless place, and when you put these things out there, you have to expect the vultures to come out, the trolls to come out, if you will.
Yeah, the savages essentially.
But I feel like this could also relate to Will and Jada's situation with their public dispute and how it has affected Jaden, where he's not even going by, if I'm correct, he's not even going by Jaden Smith
Yeah, he's just Jaden now.
He's just Jay. So it's almost like another one, like how have actions of your family affect, like outside of the realm of your own personal connection, affected your life and what you want to associate with, right? And how you feel about them as parents.
I have here a statement. Apparently, Lauren Hill actually responded to her daughter.
She did. I have it on my phone here as well. There's a Facebook response, and then there's a bunch of there's the Instagram response, and then there's the Facebook response. There's two of them.
Yeah. Would you read the Facebook response then?
All right.
Or you think the Instagram one is more potent?
I think it seems as it currently stands right now, because I'm trying to read both at the same time. As it currently stands right now, it looks like the Instagram response was the Facebook response, if that makes sense. It was just a very long version of that.
People, you can post
like
from Instagram
like she copy
onto
pasted
Facebook
type shit. You know?
Oh, okay.
Right.
So like she typed the Facebook, like she typed Instagram Jones, and then like she put the Facebook. I'm about to get the Instagram post up right now. I'm scrolling back to when I sent it, because
Okay.
we have the group chat and that be popping off and off popping.
Okay. So while you're searching for that,
Found it.
like I think about what Imperial was saying with the way that Jaden and Willow has been raised because they've been under the public eye. They do talk about it in their music, and I was actually watching a Vlad interview, and what I gathered from that is the way that Jaden and Jaden and Will raised their kids was Will was a lot more military because that's how his father was. And it was like, as long as the mission gets done, the mission gets done, right?
Right.
While the mom was a little bit more like love, like wanted to put love and affinity there because her mom used to be on drugs. And
Right.
that wasn't
And she speaks about that.
So, Jaden and Willow were raised to kind of like a more open way of learning, more open way of teaching. And my thing is, I love Will and I love Jada, but this whole new thing with the entanglement situation, that was Jaden's best friend. I can't imagine bringing home my best friend and my parents cracking that. That is, and I mean, I love the way that they handled it. We talked about it in public, being husband and wife. Like at the end of the day, that's my wife, that's my husband. So this is what we fit in to do, you know.
And oh my God, I really don't want to get back in my entanglement.
Oh God,
Lord knows.
So have you heard the song?
Yo, son, I'm not happy. I'm not happy. I'm not happy with that Red Table shit. I'm sorry. I'm really not. I
Can we talk about the Ross verse though? Can we talk about the Ross verse and how he starts it off?
That the best verse on that song, Jamila. Why you muted still?
He said,
about that,
he said, she got me jaded, testing my willpower or something. I was like, wow.
Yo, petty.
Wow.
Yo. Every
That was
episode of Red
ruthless.
Table Talk been 3 hours, 2 hours, an hour 30 minutes, hours. Now it's about her and the shit's 18 minutes. Yo, come on, you got more to talk about. Don't do that.
Facts.
Don't do that. You lying. You lying.
She
You
has to
lying and you
protect.
hiding.
It's not about just her though. It's about her and her whole family.
Okay,
but
then okay. No. I really didn't want to get back in this bag, but we here now. This ain't even on the docket. Yo,
Oh, here we
every
go.
episode's been hours. Is. Now you wanna make an 18-minute episode and it's about you? It's about her. It's about her. I see her. I'm looking at her right now. It's about her. And it's 18 minutes. Every
Yeah.
episode hours. Now it's about her and her family, and it want to be 18 minutes. If that's the case, bring your family to the Red Table Talk. Y'all can all chat. Bring Trey, bring Jaden, bring Willow, bring August. Everyone
They
sit at this
don't.
table and talk. Now y'all want to have an 18-minute episode. Get the fuck out of here. No, it's not okay.
Okay,
And
all right.
you gotta remember, it was impromptu, right? Like
Impromptu.
not all of the red tables are usually planned. They already got consent from their children. They've already, there's other people involved. It's set up. Like, think about how this got set up, right? It took some time, right? That was holy crap. He just said all of our business on an interview, and Black wow.
You can't heal what you won't reveal. You can't heal what you will not reveal. The boy chose to reveal it and got mitigated, minimized, and dismissed by a man and her wife. His wife, I said her. A man and his wife. And then they gave us an 18-minute episode. Every other episode. They gave Snoop Dogg 3 hours, and he was in the right. You can't give yourself one. I see you. I'm looking at you right now. You right there. I see you, Jada.
Jamila, I want to hear Jamila's point of view on this. I want to hear Jamila. I'm going up. I want to hear Jamila.
Jada, don't move, Jada. Sit down. I'm looking right at her. Sit at that IKEA table. Go ahead. Fuck out of here. You want to sit at that table with the Joe Budden cross legs? Fuck out of here. No, I'm not okay. I'm not okay. Fuck that.
I think. You know what? I think Jaden been around too many damn grown folk. Because we forget, August Alsina is in a completely different dynamic as a dad, as an uncle. Too much grown people crap and too many grown people things. And Jaden is, while he's very generous and is able to do a lot more, you still a child. You still a child. I don't care what anyone tells me. So the fact that August Alsina hopped on a mama don't surprise me. Does not surprise
My
me.
son C hopped on the call getting Chinese takeout delivered.
Yo, that's funny.
Hey, just to bring you up to speed, we were quickly brushing over the entanglement situation at the red table. Quickly, we've all kind of said our piece. Jamila basically has been like, look, like, it's not surprising he did what
No, of course August Alsina is gonna go for Jada once he gets the freaking green light. You know who Jada is alone, apart from Will?
Tupac X.
I don't think she was alone. Never mind.
Like,
oh, Jamila, I mean, go Junior. Go.
And you know what? It also doesn't surprise me that something about that family dynamic was off in terms of, you know how many movies Will was making at a time? You know how many times he was flying out? Of course, Jada's gonna be like, my dad wasn't here.
Some of the movies had August in them.
Stop! Seriously, you guys stop. Seriously, like
Nah, they both called them Augie. When they both called him Augie, I knew what it was.
They called him Augie.
Yeah, they both called him Augie.
It's different.
That was a safe word?
Yeah,
that was the pineapples. Augie.
Facts. If you have a dog, if you have a puppy,
they was swinging Augie around that bedroom. Like, hey, never mind.
Hey,
this is why This is why we weren't supposed to go here, bro.
Listen, this is not on the docket. What I'm gonna say is this. They called him Augie. They called him Augie. That's not even like the transgression to me. The real transgression to me, not that they called him Augie, right?
But that it was
It's the fact that
15 minutes and that's it.
no. The whole time Jada was talking, Will was thinking, "Yo, Margot Robbie ain't never put me in this position." The whole
Robbie, yeah, you mean
yeah, legal. I'm gonna shoot the three. Listen, okay? Harley Quinn did not put Deadshot in no position.
Dwayne Martin. Oh, I can say that.
Yeah, I'm not messing with you. I already know I'm not messing with you. And look,
Harley Quinn and Deadshot was quiet.
Yeah,
Augie started talking, and Jada got caught up.
Well,
Jada was saying that red table missing Tupac.
We can agree that she messed up. She got sloppy and she messed up. Okay.
She got sloppy. That's what you call it?
Yeah, sloppy? Sloppy too.
Probably, but
that was mutual slop.
Yeah.
It was given and received.
Sorry, we'll give no more.
Yeah.
But to keep on time, let's move the topic.
Docket. Back to the docket. Lauryn Hill. I don't even know how we got here. Lauryn Hill. Hold on.
From Lauryn Hill somehow, bro.
Yeah, we turn from Lauryn Hill to entanglements. All right, listen. I'm not gonna read this whole comment because this shit is like a high school MLA format essay. This shit long pause. So I'm gonna read like a couple sentences from each paragraph. Black people. What? Question mark times 3. Selah has every right to express herself. I encourage it, but she also got the discipline that Black children get because we are held to a different standard. The discipline was seen through the lens of a young child who also had no place to reconcile me as a mom and me as a larger-than-life public figure. It took me a while to realize that my children, and probably everyone who knew me, saw me in this duality. To me, I am just me. If I am guilty of anything, it is disciplining in anger, not indisciplining. The toxic venom I ingested for standing on principle and confronting systemic racism far before it was the thing to say or do. Everything you now celebrate everyone for. The people who called me crazy and have yet to apologize and say, oh yeah, we were wrong. That's a crazy sub, by the way. If you know what you need to know, like I'm pretty sure Ceely's aware. If you know what you need to know, half of what Lauryn Hill is saying, she talk about Wyclef and the other nigga from the Fugees. If you don't know.
She had baby with both, right?
I don't know if she had baby with both. I know they had their own little entanglement going.
That's the girl.
I don't know that she had babies.
City High. You remember the girl from City High?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah, entangled too. Yeah, they call her Augie.
They called her Augie.
Nice callback. Nice callback.
Can we not do this today?
Anyway, continue.
So what? I ain't cried this much with no tears in my life. This the most driest cries I ever did in my life. Oh my God. Nigga called her Augie.
Oh, Jesus.
Continue.
Yo, fuck it. Yo, hold on. Wait. All right. Yeah. The people who called me crazy and I had to apologize and say, oh yeah, we were wrong. Of course that seeped into my home. It was intended to. An entire operation trying to break an artist with a voice and knowledge of herself way ahead of her time was in motion. See, I don't know how I feel about Lauryn Hill's statement now that I'm reading it for the third time. I feel like some of this shit is I'm the expert on self-inflicted and self-invented pain. Ain't no damn operation that was trying to break an artist with a voice. It might be 3 niggas and some money, sure. That's not an operation. Operations, when you say operation to me, you talk about 50 people. Operation is no less than 50.
I don't want to.
You gotta organize an operation.
Let's finish the whole thing and
I'm not reading the whole thing. This is a whole English essay. This is an essay.
Get to the middle then at least.
And an entire operation trying to break an artist with a voice and knowledge of herself way ahead of her time was in motion. I was affected. My family was affected. Who's the fuck? My family was affected. My children were affected. I discussed with Selah what it must have been like having a child while being hunted by Nazis, or what it was like for the children of runaway slaves. The child just being a child puts her and everyone else's lives in jeopardy. Keeping the child quiet to escape the danger is also saving the child's life. Imagine that. When I realized that the pressure on me was so incredibly hypocritical and unfair, criminal even, that even my children were allowed to be children, I stepped away. I wasn't removed, I stepped away. I want to stop right. Hold on, before I stop. Weaning myself and my family from the addictions that systems of control attempt to use through fame and celebrity is no joke. I want to stop right there. What I'm getting from this long paragraph, because I don't know what Selah said, it was an Instagram live and it got deleted. I don't know what she said. What I'm getting from what Lauryn Hill's replying, the way she's replying to what Selah said, though, it sounded like you were a less than stellar mother, and you're using your I'm not gonna say you were a bad parent, because she ain't raised me, so I don't know if you were a good parent, a bad parent, and good and bad are both subjective and relative. I'm not gonna sit here and say you were a good or bad parent, but it sounds like you and your daughter are both aware that you were less than stellar as a parent, and not only were you less than stellar as a parent, you then try to mitigate or minimize the way she felt about your parenting by saying, yo, could you imagine being raised in Nazi Germany? With all due respect, Lauryn Hill, bitch, I'm not in Nazi Germany.
Is Lauryn Hill Caribbean?
Now I'm looking at you. I'm not in
Lauryn Hill
Nazi Germany.
Caribbean?
What the fuck you telling me about them? What you telling me about? What you telling me about? What was her name? What was her name? Anne Frank. What you telling me about Anne Frank for? Huh? I look like Anne Frank?
Nah, hey, is Lauryn Hill Caribbean? Because that's what Caribbean parents do. Caribbeans will knock your head between the fucking washer and the dryer, and then tell you you're happy you got a roof over your head.
Jamila, I know you're not gonna try to talk to us muted.
Yeah.
And then expect you to say sorry after they knock your head in between that dryer.
Yeah,
exactly. And it's your fault. You done dented the dryer.
No, not your fault for giving.
Crying.
Yeah, yo, not even why you crying.
Why you crying?
Not even just why you crying. Stop crying before I give you something to cry about.
That wasn't enough. What you thought that was?
You thought that was?
You didn't hit me with a belt. You hit me with a belt 32 times. That wasn't something to cry about?
Nope.
Motherfucker,
Yeah.
I counted with you.
Yeah.
I can't count to 30 until that belt come out. You got me to 45, and you gonna say that's not something to cry about.
My pops broke a fucking walking cane over my back, and I'll be nice to my kids. Nah, I beat them too.
Listen, man.
Niggas said beat them too.
Yeah, I beat them too. Nah, ain't just me. Nah, wild out.
Nah, all right, hold on.
Yeah, nah, he spilled something. Wild out.
He spilled some wild out. Yeah, you was wilding before, right?
Well,
you wanted to wild out.
Jamila, as a parent, I want to know your take on it, on what was just read. What are you hearing?
I'm hearing a lot of people talking to the public, the greater public, about things they don't have to. Mind your business. I don't have to explain that. I don't have to explain none of that to you. A. B, I don't expect anything less from Lauryn. Because the kind of decisions Lauryn was making in her own band to go ahead, I believe it was for both band members, if I'm not mistaken. One after the other.
Fugees. Wyclef, the other nigga, and her. Don't forget Fugees was three.
No, when I heard she was beating her, I was like, it made sense to me. She beating the Wyclef out that young lady. Or whoever it is.
It was the other nigga. It wasn't Clef. Clef was just around.
Well, she beating him for not being a Wyclef kid.
I hope that Stella gets what I definitely hope that Stella gets what she needs in terms of whatever support she needs right now, because Lauryn just hasn't been a reliable nothing, not even in music since her music started.
I want to fast forward a little bit in the Lauryn Hill paragraph real quick. She says, Selah is on a road to healing and contextualizing her childhood and has allowed her process. But if you come for me, Come for your own mama and those absent fathers. Come for them too. Your grandparents, your
Now
great
you're trying to
grandparents, your
protect
great
yourself.
great
Now
great
you're trying to
parents,
protect
your
Oh,
yourself.
great grandparents, Caribbean parents, African parents, and everyone else damaged and judged for being black and forced to conform and assimilate to Western standards of order, shaped through the filter and lens of anti-blackness. Lauren Hill, I'm gonna stop you right there again. All of that
But
shit
that's the same.
sound
But that's the
nice.
same thing. But that's
You
the same
not
thing as
talking to
saying,
your
"Oh,
daughter.
you're
right."
not. She's just saying shit. I don't beat my kids. I don't beat my
Except there's
kids
none of that
for
shit
that.
in there.
I
That
don't beat my
conversation
kids for
should
the
not
simple
be for
reason.
our eyes.
If you can't explain something to a fucking 5-year-old without like punching them, then that says a lot about you. But you should be able to speak to a child without beating them. You can explain stuff to a child. Don't nobody got to beat you to explain stuff to you. You go to a new job, they teach you new shit all the time. Don't nobody go upside your head when you get it wrong. I don't beat my kids. This shit is weird. It come from, but it come because it come from that slave shit. That's exactly. It's like the last holdover.
It's definitely the slavery shit. It's
Yes.
definitely the slavery shit.
Yo,
But
you spilled juice.
there's no help for that.
Why is
You
a
gotta
belt
there's
out?
help for that. Go get you some help. Don't sit here and go ahead and blame generations of
And
a particular way to
blame
be.
Nazis. Look who you.
I get
Look
it,
who you
but no,
I'm
that's
comparing
not
this
right.
shit to.
Yo, because that's the thing. Because that's exactly what I was saying. Like you're comparing yourself to Hitler.
To Nazis?
You as
Yo,
a parent.
you know
is
how much
Hitler.
you gotta pass to be like I'm not as bad as the Nazis. So
Oh,
much
God.
others. Hey, Dylan, are you on a cliff?
Yo, Dylan Camera been skydiving
Wait,
this
wait.
whole
Happening
fucking
here?
time. And
Well,
I'm just
well, now
crying.
that we're on Imperial, I actually want to know Imperial. So, for what are you getting from what's being read? What are you hearing?
All right. Well, for one, I wasn't very familiar with the story as a whole, but
I
as
didn't even know this
to
was a story. This
You
shit popped
busy.
up on my newsfeed, and I
You
put it in
more
the
some,
You busy. You don't got time.
yeah, like this is some more
Good view.
general, but I mean, as far as that comparison,
Blake?
it's a little benign.
Blake,
Hi.
Clippers, put them on.
All right. Fine.
See you doing a pedicure.
But I will note
Yo,
that.
Siri. Yo, Siri, we can go today. We can go today. Like,
Listen.
Y'all gotta get the cuticles right. We recorded. You get your cuticles right.
So I will note we are a third of the way through and we got two topics max down.
How we gonna get more? The man
Yeah,
get his
nah.
nails
We
right.
gonna get through this whole list.
I found
I know for a fact we get through this whole list. The rest of this
hey,
list ain't that long.
Blake,
Okay,
I
hold
found
on. I want to wrap this conversation up only because it is kind of.
Hold on, because he ain't say what Sailor said. It wasn't a post. She was on Instagram.
She went on live. Yeah, the live is deleted.
She said her mom. She said she's just very, very angry. She was very, very angry. She's so angry. She was unapproachable, not easy to talk to. All that shit makes sense. I told you she'd try to beat her for not being Wycliffe. I was living with my grandparents half the time. Marty, that's cool. She wrote that. She was just very angry, and so when we got disciplined, it was crazy. I'm playing this trauma back in my head. She would tell her, go get the belt. It felt like walking to your day. Yeah, I know she's different with the belt. It's not like regular, like you could tell. She swing that belt different. You walk, go get the belt.
Swing like the Zorro whip.
Yeah, she bring that down. She say why clutch sometimes while she doing it, then she apologize. You walk to go get the belt, the switch, and she said my mother's an amazing woman, but she obviously didn't do everything right. You can look at more and see she's a little off. Yeah, she was definitely wilding on this young lady's.
You know what?
How old she is?
I definitely think that this opens up the greater question that every parent, given the generation that's coming in, modern finding of something else and something else, really, when do you know when you've done it right? And that's
something I wanted to say too, because she was definitely growing as a parent.
Yeah, but if you're taking your anger out on your kid,
I don't think you should be knocking your kid with the belt at 4 years old to kind of understand something. Like, you chill. I definitely think you should take a chill pill. You need to go back to the drawing board, understand your child. And if you weren't prepared to do any of those things, understand that grandparents are much less in that position to do it. Much less.
But you shouldn't be hitting your kids out of anger. Even if you do hit your kids, it should be out of energy of what they
Even
not
disciplinary
rehabilitation, but like
Like
whatever.
like it should be constructive
Yeah, it
reprimand.
should be. You should be trying to fix whatever they did, even though I think it's a misguided way. But once it's out of anger, you're just beating up a small person. You're beating up somebody that can't. You're taking your anger out on somebody that can't do anything back. They're not allowed to do anything back. Like you go to wilding on your kid, they hit you back. You gonna wild on them more. You're 6 feet tall.
And with everything I'm saying against Lauren, I do want to also sit here and say I understand because black conditioning is very real. A lot of parents was beating their kids just because they got beat and that's how they was raised, so they don't know no different. I want to say they don't know better. Everybody know better.
I got beat and I took that and made the decision not to beat my kid.
And that's what I'm saying. And
I
that's
started beating my kids. I did start
beating
my kids, but I saw myself.
That's when personal agency comes into play. But it's a lot of parents out here. I got beat. It's a lot of parents out here that beat their kids, not because it's the sensible thing to do, but because they do not know another way besides that. It's not, is it like, like it's that's where the conditioning come in because slaves got whipped. So then we
she
whip
said
our
that
kids
too, the little girl.
shit.
She said Shorty was on some slave owner shit.
And also I think there's also a bigger thing to talk about. It's also mental health. We have to really be on. Lauryn Hill's mental health was deteriorating, and you can see it.
It was a topic of conversation for years.
Fuck her mental health about the little girl. She made millions and shit. I mean, not fuck her mental health, but now you affecting this little girl mental health. Because I was about to read that was the next line. She said childhood was without peace. Like nobody's childhood should be without peace. That girl she ain't asked to be here. If we make a childhood, why is you wilding on this young lady? I don't know mental health play, but now you affecting hers, and she hasn't even had a chance for
she didn't even get to blossom yet.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But I still want to make sure that is, I want to really forefront that because you can't help if no one can even die in the Black community. We don't even want to talk about mental health. Now us as this generation, we're just getting ready to talk about mental health.
Yeah, we talk about mental health.
I talk to my grandmother and I'm like, look, I can't be in the house. I need to go run or something. And she'd be like, why? I'm like, for my mental health. And she'll strip her teeth. She'll be like, go pray. And I'll be like, you know what?
My folks do the same thing. I'm begging them to chill.
Some people don't even believe in mental health. Don't even believe their mental can have health.
And we're in the 2000s now. So imagine at her time where that's not even on the table to talk about, right?
When you're Black.
And Lauryn Hill is now in the public eye already. She's been in the public eye since she was a teenager. And then as she's growing in the public eye, you can start seeing her mental health started to deteriorate.
They took advantage of Wyclef. Nobody talk about that either.
Yeah, they took wild advantage of her.
Yeah,
a lot of the Fugees' best records are only their best records because of what Lauren added to them.
And then imagine the anxiety.
Them two old niggas, they got them a young, good singing chick and went to Wildin'.
And then imagine the anxiety that happens after that. Imagine, and then if she has maybe bipolar or something's going on, now you're being triggered because now you're being gaslighted too. When you're like, hey, something's
and you're
not
famous,
right.
So you're getting good drugs. Yeah, that's always of note.
But you're being manipulated, you're being gaslighted when you're trying to say something about your experience and you're being told that you're bugging, right? That's when you ended up and this. You hear some of her stuff. She's talking about Nazis and blah blah blah. You know what all that crap is? Let me just tell you right now. That's when you start following groups that you're trying to find empowerment from. So there's I'm pretty sure this actually goes into, I don't know if you guys heard about what happened with Nick Cannon and that
with the whole Viacom shit.
Yeah, that's when you end up.
Hey, they show Nick. Never mind.
Let's be careful.
That's the first time cancel culture worked. Okay. That's the first time cancel culture worked.
We don't need to get canceled, so let's be careful.
That shit cute.
We're also not in control. Viacom don't control us. I'm looking at you now, Teresa. Viacom don't control us. How they gonna cancel us?
Yeah, tell
Viacom that. And y'all not gonna mess up my happiness. So
listen, tell Viacom they don't control that man. He apologized 4 times before he got mad again. He like, hey man, my bad, bro. God damn. Everybody calm
Cancel culture been
down.
trying to get niggas out the paint for years. Them
Yo.
Jews said cancel.
Yo, they,
You want to talk about some
like, yo, my uncle Jewish.
Hey,
Yo, uncle's a rabbi.
He's like, I know Drake, bro. I'm good.
I know Drake, duh.
I saw Yarmulke.
Tiffany
I saw
Harris.
Yarmulke last week. Y'all really wild. Can I get my show back?
Nope.
We apologized 4-5 times before he was like, man, I'm suing. Nah, bro, we saw you. We saw you apologize. He bought every Jewish person he could meet.
Woo! That nigga was sitting with sat with all the Jews and went to
all the
Muslim.
Steinbergs and everything.
All the stuff.
He was spinning through Brooklyn
He sat
looking
with a
for a
couple of
yarmulke.
Neos.
Yo, is that a yarmulke right there? Yo, come here.
What's up, my brother?
That nigga was on Eastern Parkway past
What?
Utica.
Slide it. I see one. It's a group. Pull over.
It's a group.
Yo, you with the hat, the big hat. You looking
Big
for
hat.
it? Come here.
But for those who don't know, to get a bit of context here, so
I don't think there's anybody on earth who don't know, but just to
Yeah,
add context, what we talking about now. Once again, not on the docket. With the Nick Cannon talking about the anti-Semitic comments, and then
How were they anti-Semitic?
That's what the media says.
I'm not. That's what the media. Well, first of all, the media is Semitic, so anything seen as against the media would be seen as anti-Semitic. Them niggas tried to come at Jay-Z for the story of OJ and failed.
Yeah.
Failed. Y'all know how Jews got everything in America? Credit, and then Jews got paid. That's not how we did it.
Hold up, stop. We have to take some accountability. So that is a comment. That is a statement from the song. What he just said. Because the way you were saying it, people will make.
I know.
So,
But yeah, that's a line from the song when Hov said.
But that's
Jews
not
got
a
everything
reference to the banking system.
We on a thin line here because I'm gonna just shut up.
Yo,
not thin, but
I'm on a thin line. Y'all can wild out.
you took the line for all of us. Thank you.
Listen, like I said, you heard the introduction. Somebody might put their foot in their mouth. Somebody might die on a hill, and somebody might wild out. And with any luck, all three gonna be the same person. I'm
started up.
Down to the heel at this point.
Thank you. This is a touchy topic, so we have to be responsible with our communication.
You know, it's so touchy. I kind of want to go to topic 2 now.
Okay.
I'm just happy that we're disclaimed. I'm just happy that it's here that we've disclaimed that we gotta be responsible just in case we have to.
Yeah.
We're just young folk navigating information.
Yo, Celie, really quiet. This nigga chewing his lips.
I'm waiting for the next topic, but man, I go to the next one, man. Let me know.
Moving on to the next topic. What's up? What's next on the docket?
How do we feel about How do we feel about freshman 2020?
About what?
Overall,
freshman class 2020.
Very overall weak in my opinion.
You think it's weak? All right, hold on. Let me pull the class up now. Let's just not throw these niggas out of the bus. We got Polo G, 24K Golden. Never heard of him. Fabio, foreign. We know Fabio. Rod Wave.
Okay.
Mulatto. Jack Harlow. Baby Keem. Baby Keem is heat. Lil TJ.
A lot of people.
Lil TJ. Chica. Lil Keed. NLE Chopper. And Cowboy. And Pop Smoke is dead posthumously.
Because I don't know nothing.
They just things, contracts and other shit at play that prevented Pop Smoke from being part of that class. But he's
I started listening to Cowboy. He's actually pretty good.
Cowboy is dope. Cowboy is dope.
He's got a very melodic, but also very street flow, and his freestyle was actually really good.
What I want to know is where the people I don't know came from. Because I ain't never heard of Mulatto. I never heard of Mulatto record. I never heard of Chica record.
I heard a couple.
Never heard
She's
of
a girl rapper,
Golden
Mulatto.
These kids be listening to mad people I never heard of.
I'm not listening to Lil Keed. I'm not. I'm just
look
not.
Like Lil Dirt.
Yeah.
A lot.
Is he good?
A lot of things.
It's one of those.
Just don't. I won't.
I got better ways to waste my time if that's the case.
Rod Wave finna be a star. It's one.
Rod Wave is definitely gonna be a star. If Baby Keem make a couple more songs like Not My Bro and the Orange Soda freestyle, he's on his way.
I think
Baby
Jack
King is
Harlow's gonna be up there
Polo's
too.
nice.
Polo G is super dope. Jack
Polo
Harlow
G's
is dope.
fire.
I thought Jack. Who's? Never mind.
No, say it. Speak on it.
I thought Jack Harlow was a whole different person.
He's the one who did the "What's Poppin" song, and they did the remix with the baby and Lil Wayne.
Yo, listen,
I
that
thought
remix.
Who's Jack White? Is there a Jack White?
Well, his
There's a
name's
Jack
Jack,
Black.
and he is white.
No. There's like a rock star named Jack White or some shit like that.
Jack Black
Hey, Google.
from Tenacious
No.
D.
Jack White.
No, Jack White from White Stripes.
Oh,
I
okay.
think it is.
That is
White
Jack
Stripes, there you
White.
go.
Wow.
That's who I thought that was.
Songwriter, multi-instrumentalist, and producer.
That's who I thought that was when I first heard his name, and then I seen him on this. What the fuck? But when I heard that shit with the baby, I was like, yo, what's he doing?
That man got left by
He
everyone on his
kinda-
remix except Lil Wayne.
Nah, he snapped. You're bugging.
No, he did snap, but neither the baby nor Tory Lanez took a breath they whole verse and left his ass. Lil Wayne was dope, but Jack.
Lil Wayne was
I would
dope.
rank them versus Tory Lanez, the baby, Jack, Weezy.
I go Tory, Jack, Baby, Weezy. Because
That's
I
fair.
just don't feel like the baby was more focused on flow. He didn't really have any crazy bars.
Baby never really has crazy bars.
I
Though.
like his voice.
Yeah, if you're going, but that's what he does. So, I have a biased look at it.
He
I'm looking
be
for
having
bars
them, but
and
they don't be
everything.
crazy.
No,
Because
they're
if you're
not.
with this lineup, you gotta have
$20
bars.
pounds, but I sold him rabbit food. That's a bar.
That's definitely a bar. You got to be from a certain cloth to feel that.
Yeah,
way,
it's a bar.
But Tory had better
outside, man.
and he had flow. So like, and then Wayne had all bars with not enough flow. So I don't know. Bro.
Wayne been trash this last like.
I need him to go sip his lean at home and watch his daughter.
Yeah.
I need Lil Wayne to cut his hair off and start fresh.
He has a new song.
Yesterday.
Last year. Fucking yesterday.
Why
Do
you
that
showed
shit in
us still there?
2018. Fucking 2019. Do that shit 2 years ago. Nigga hairline been receding.
I don't
Yeah,
care.
he looks like
I'm in love-
Skeletor now, bro.
I'm in love with locks. I really, really, really am. Obviously, I just can't stand to see anybody head look like that though. That's not fair. That ain't right.
It still got like 4 dreads.
We can't talk about it. Okay, I'm not
He
trying
got
to
the
count.
Coolios.
Look at how they look.
The modern day
You
Coolios.
tell me, you can't mean to tell me you wake up with millions in your bank account and you choose to look like that.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Hold on. Word to grandma. Yo, Jamila.
And you don't have a loctician that can hold you down like that.
Jamila. Britney Spears went bald and had hair the next month. Lil Wayne got just as much money as Britney Spears. He could afford hair. I don't care that
Okay,
shit.
hold on,
She
hold on.
cut that shit off.
As the person, like, I don't know if Celie has dreadlocks too. I think he does. So, me and Celie does have dreads.
Nah, Celie got a honeycomb on his scalp.
Don't worry about me.
Okay.
But you, it doesn't matter. Oh, Jesus Christ.
He can't see my pants. I gotta keep.
Yo, mind your business. Anywho, if you a hairdresser could only do so much with dead hair, right?
You don't know what he is.
If your hair is thinning, is also damaged from dye, and you're also sick. Like, there's only so much a hairdresser can do for you. Wayne is missing
really
hair.
feel like his years are lean with no problem.
Kidneys. It can really be his, like, one thing they tell you, like, for hair.
Lean is a diet. You can't just even drink that shit. You gotta have a diet.
Lean messes with your kidneys, and a thing.
Trinidad James shit himself.
You see what? Ew, and that's,
he shit himself on stage.
That's a damn.
Oh God! On stage?
Yo, son. Yo, Celie probably know what I'm talking about. He was doing a show. This is back when the All Gold Everything record was all the rage. That shit was all over the airwaves. And
What happened?
he was doing remember when Trinidad James was doing a show? I forgot who he was opening up for. I think it was Jeezy. It was like one of them little 30K for the walkthrough at somebody's nightclub in Atlanta type shits. Right. And he was on stage and jumping, gold all of my chain, gold all of my ring, yeah, gold all of my watch. Oh,
wait,
it was a skid mark. Like I seen the picture. You see it through gray drawers. You see it through the gray. I don't want to go no deeper than that, pause, because it get real crazy. It get real filthy. And yeah, I know one of my mans that live in the X right now. He used to be on the lean heavy. When he stopped doing that shit, it was giving him stomach ulcers because you develop a dependency on that shit. You can't just stop lean. That shit puts holes in your stomach. So it makes sense niggas is shitting on themselves. You're putting a hole in your stomach. You're drinking acid damn near.
Trinidad James has liquid accident on stage.
Oh, you looked it up.
What you thought I wasn't good?
Check the sources. See, good.
All gold skid mark? Definitely.
Gold all of my skid.
Poop all of my...
Nigga had the gold skid marks.
And all the pictures.
How did he exit the stage? Like, did he just like dance off? Like, like, what do you do?
He just walked.
That's
what
gangster.
can you do besides finish your song and
your
walk
little
off?
mic and your little phone, and you hit somebody up backstage.
You heard what he just said. It was a liquid accident. That was runny.
Liquid accident.
I shit myself.
Yo, can we get to topic 3?
Moving on.
How we feel about the freshman class.
I shit myself on stage. Man, fuck this all gold everything, man. I don't even like gold.
I don't even like gold. Yeah, I've been a silver nigga all my life.
Kill the dancers. Just have the dancers go in front of you.
Yeah, just bring them out, man. You won't even see me no more. Just hear me rapping. I'm taking a shit.
Live from the bathroom.
From the bathroom. That'd have been the world's first Zoom conference.
Gold all of my.
Gold all about.
Oh my god. All right. Topic 3.
Topic 3. Sealy, this one's close to your heart.
How many we got? How many we got?
4 more after this.
We have 4 more. We on 3. Let's see.
We got listen, okay. I feel like you and Sealy gonna be able to have a good convo about what's next, and because this one just happened to him. He talking about antagonizing black people and then playing victim after you do it.
Black people do it to each other. What you talking about?
I gotta charge my phone. I'll be back in like 10 minutes. My shit's about to die.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay in the call though.
Hey.
I like that one. You definitely gonna sit here and antagonize black folk. Black folk antagonizing black folk. I love it. I love hearing it. I love to see it. I look forward to doing it.
Well, he ain't talking about black folk. You are, but he ain't. But both of those are valid.
I don't care about black folk and yeah, you and me. It might be a clash, but I'm talking about specifically other races doing shit to gold. I don't even want to say black man because they do it to black women too.
They do it to black people, period. So let's make it black people, not just black.
Just so they can then turn around and see, violent or aggressive. Nigga, you been like passive aggressively poking at me.
You keep poking a bear like it's not gonna bite you.
Come on, son. You've been passive aggressively poking at me for an hour, and then when I finally say something, oh my god, look at the react now. Fuck out there. I be in that shit. I ain't talking about. I mean, everybody, people antagonize people. I'm talking about this specifically. Antagonizing black people just to get a rise out of them so that you can then say that they violent or whatever.
Yeah. No, that's not okay. That's not okay. Because that's when people start doing shit like, I'm so glad that New York got the Amy Cooper law where if you calling the police for an unjust cause is a hate crime. Like Shorty called the cops on dude because dude was saying, yo, put your dog on a leash. Shit like that is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
That's not okay.
Shit, there was something.
That's like weaponizing black people's skin against them.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
That's exactly what that is.
Riled up, then when they do something, so you can call the police, and now they might die or some shit like you already know. But
Yeah,
it
no,
was
no,
it was a post the other day where I guess the kids had rode their bike close to this man's lawn or something, cussing out the kids and shit. So the father had to come out there. And now in the video, you see him like doing his best to get the father to hit him, calling him all kind of shit, just so then he could turn around and shoot him and say it was self-defense. But you poking at this man. And he ain't take the bait, but I don't like this shit. Why is you going out your way to try to get this man to attack you? So that
ain't that something you dealt with like recently, like within the past 2 weeks?
Yeah, it worked. Fucking my words carefully. A young Yakubian man. No, I don't.
Nah, yeah, say get it off. Get your shit off. Just get your shit off.
A young man of lighter pigment.
Is he fair skinned, like light skinned like me, or are we talking like Caucasian?
Yeah, Caucasian. That's a Yakub. I can't even remember Caucasian. But
hey, Yakub, it count. Fuck it, you could have got your shit off.
Yeah, young Caucasian man. I guess I found out later he wanted to go home. He wanted to go home. He had tried to call out. They wouldn't let him call out, which is wild. If I try to call out, I'm not. All right. But they wouldn't let him call out. Listen, man. He went around the thing, bro. He yelled, "Shut the fuck up" at me 4 times at the top of his lungs. By like the third, I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga's on? Like I could tell he was trying to like get a rise out because it wasn't that serious. It wasn't, but and then so by like the 3rd, 4th time I go to check his temperature, whole store turned up. No. And why ain't nobody saying nothing now?
Yeah.
Why ain't nobody saying nothing? But if I went and wilded out on him, I'd have been like, oh my God, look what you did.
You'd have been all types of bad guys and villains.
On my respect for yelling at me. But I mean, it ain't necessary, but just that energy is how a lot of people approach black people. I don't like that shit. Because that energy is how a lot of people protect people like that. Like you see how they all came together to keep my hands off of them, but they ain't all come together to keep that nigga mouth closed or whatever the fuck, you mean? And that's how a lot of people do. Like you can say, well, but once, yeah, all right, sir, all right, calm down. That shit be pissing me off. And you see that shit all in most like them videos with the racism and shit. Once the person start responding, everybody trying to tell them chill and shit, but be standing there watching somebody get off. That shit corny. But that's fucking basically America, so I guess ain't shit you can do.
I kind of want to get to the next topic just because I feel like this is going to be a shoot around of just jokes, and I could use some of that right now, even though that's what this whole episode been damn near. Cuba Gooding Jr., lawyer in sexual assault case, argues small-breasted women are delusional. Jamila, react. I want a woman to react to this before the men do.
Okay.
Cuba Gooding,
Cuba
Gooding Jr. is on trial for rape.
All right, we literally just got off the topic of how people don't take about I'm making it nice. About how people don't take black people seriously. This is why. This stupid shit is why.
Look, that goes back to what I'm saying, because his lawyer's not black. And his lawyer the one that said it. But see how it fall on Cuba? Cuba ain't said it.
Egg whites.
This is why. This is why.
But you see how that shit, I spun that shit back to Cuba? Cuba ain't said that shit, but it's gonna fall on Cuba.
Yep. His lawyer is, because he's the name in this case. Niggas don't know who Mark Heller is. Niggas know Cuba Gooding. So that's headlines gonna get clicks just because it's Cuba Gooding Jr. lawyer.
But
lawyers not even
it
in the
don't matter.
country.
If they say the lawyer said it, I'm not putting on Cuba. But I've been through this, so I know how lawyers work. They're not asking you for help with, well, they will, but for the most part,
they won't.
They coming to tell you how they finna spin it, and if you.
This is why.
But yeah, son.
I just want to know why there aren't. I just want to know, like, why there aren't more black lawyers. Because obviously, with the same kind of power, with that same kind of yes, Wilson.
We
Pussy
need more
little
black
bitty.
everything, not just lawyers, animators, fucking graphic designers, shit, everything.
There's a lot of black
Execs.
lawyers. It's just people have been brainwashed, I guess, by like rap and shit that your lawyer got to be Jewish.
Word. Shout out to Surf is part of that collective of your lawyer got to be Jewish niggas.
Well, Surf is new. They've been talking about Jewish lawyers in hip hop.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'm just thinking about niggas I know for a fact that like that I could call to memory.
NWA. Well, I don't know if it
Yeah.
started with NWA, but
Jerry Heller and all them. Mark, I wonder if he's related. Oh, his name is Peter Tumbekis. That last name, that's not even Jewish. That's Greek. Toumbekis. He's Greek.
I don't even know how did he get to. Oh, you know what? I was reading, and it's kind of taken out of context, but it's still a wild context. She had made a blog. Now, this is where it gets even more sinister because now you're using a rape victim's word or a abuse victim's words against her and twisting them in almost comical way, probably unintentionally comical, but you're being a creep. She had made a thing, a blog about, and I didn't read the blog post, so I don't want to, but that idea came from that blog post. And I guess he was, I don't know, ridiculing it or trying to use her words against her, but it's nasty either way.
All right, I'm reading what TMZ is saying. TMZ, I don't know if niggas noticed, like y'all included. I don't know if niggas noticed. TMZ, the main white face at TMZ is a lawyer. So a lot of the shit that's written in these articles, when we start talking about like court cases and shit, like Harvey, he's a lawyer. Yeah, and a lot of the shit that's written in these articles, when we start talking about court cases and legality issues, comes from a standpoint of, and from the vocab of someone who's a lawyer. That being said, let me read a couple of these excerpts real quick. The actor and his legal team appeared in a Manhattan courthouse Thursday for a preliminary hearing in his trial, and things took a strange turn when one of his attorneys, Peter Tumbekis, argued that a woman's negative feelings about her breasts can directly affect her perceptions of reality, specifically when it comes to sexual assault. Fast forward.
That's nasty.
There was no jury present today, but if Gooding's team uses that tactic later during the trial, it might backfire, suggesting an accuser misperceives something as sexual assault due to the size of her breasts could easily be seen as victim shaming to a jury.
Duh. Look, in her blog, she said that she's self-conscious about her breast size and she's self-conscious about her hairstyle. And he put that together to say that a woman's low self-esteem can make her incorrectly think she's been assaulted. Yo, if Cuba don't fire him, said
yeah, he gotta fire him. But hold on, I want to watch this video evidence while we talk about this, because as much as I agree with you, we both know how the system works to some extent. Like, you know it better than I do, so that's why I say some extent. I refer to myself. That being said, if they get this shit off, like if they could if they shoot the 3 and it's a green release,
I can't see him getting this one. Even because it still got to go through a jury. And all you need is a woman on the jury with little titties and it's over. Even like, come on, son. This is wild, man. He's not getting it, so sad. He's using her. He's not like he's reaching with her word. A rape victim or sexual assault victim. He's reaching with her words to try.
Yeah, Cuba is clearly drunk. This nigga's wilding.
Oh, you didn't see the video?
I'm watching it now.
Yeah, Cuba was definitely handsy.
I'm watching one of the first videos. He did one. He got a little football pad off on the walk bow, quick little handoff. Then he went for 4 active reaches in her face.
I had to watch it again.
Cuba.
But I definitely remember walking away like, all right, Cuba.
Yeah, no. You did that in Tao? Not Tao, bro. Come on.
Tao.
Tao? Of all places, you getting that off in Tao? You trying to get that off in
Yo,
Tao?
son, and then Cuba Gooding, when the reporter asked him whether women with small breasts are delusional, as their lawyer argued, he winked, removed his mask, and said,
And
Black
showed the
Lives
Black
Matter.
Lives Matter symbol,
Hey,
yeah.
go ahead and lock Cuba Gooding up, man. Go ahead, take him. Y'all can have him.
Yo, son, yo,
ahead,
put
lock
him right,
Cuba
put him in
up
the same
forever.
show with Cosby.
He did that shit. Huh?
Yeah. How Chappelle said it, Beretta did that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, son, you can't wink at me like, all right, bro, yeah, guilty.
And I can't imagine that a nigga like you, radio don't got to do this.
No, you see how radio was looking at them footballs.
radio no,
look like
I don't think radio need to be out here sexually accosting women. He don't need that. He don't.
Yeah, tell radio no. Let me stop, son. We might have to cut that part out.
Edit point. Edit point. You heard? Yo, listen, put a little commercial right there.
I like tell radio. I just met Cuba.
Tell radio no.
He might make that face when he get in his bag. All right, I'm done.
There's nothing I can do. I had to let the laugh out.
Yo, it's just us.
I tried to stop it.
It's just us. Ain't no.
That nigga have retarded strength. Literally, you're not telling him no.
Yo,
that boy gets across in them eyes. He gets across in them eyes.
You can't say the R word. I don't think.
You're right. What's another word for that though? There ain't too many synonyms for that. Damn.
Oh no, man. Super strength.
That's worse.
All the words that I'm gonna put there gonna get this canceled.
Yo, there's nothing we can do. All right, cool.
A lot of strength.
There's nothing we can do.
I was gonna make a noise. And they was gonna cut this. They was gonna cut this whole shit.
Yo, this whole shit's gonna stop right here.
I was gonna put a noise before strength, and they wasn't gonna let us. This would have been our last one, and we came out, y'all. Wow.
It would have been this episode would have to been called One and Done.
These niggas wild.
Yo, can that be the title? I'm asking corporate. I know y'all watching. Can this be the title? These niggas wild. Like hashtag it, make it one word, please. I would love that.
Corporate probably watching this shit, trying to figure out how they fit to post the whole thing.
You said, hold on, real quick though. Shout outs to Oprah. I'm not sure if you just said her name. I just have to. This is me. I'm personally doing this. Shout outs to Oprah because she made 26 billboards. I don't know if you know how much a billboard costs. She put 26 of them bitches up calling for the arrest of Breonna Taylor. One for each bullet or some shit like that. 26 billboards.
Respect that. But Oprah's
listen,
still
a billboard is not
weirdo.
cheap. And we know she's a billionaire. A billboard
weirdo.
is not cheap, and she put up 26 of them Johns calling for the arrest of the people that murdered Breonna Taylor.
Yeah, because she fucking fixing her image after all that bullshit.
Yeah. You want to be siding with the coons.
Did they catch
you gotta do
who
some
it
black
was,
positive shit now.
Wait, what you talking about?
Did it do anything?
The Breonna Taylor murder. She put up billboards calling for the arrest. Hold on.
Of the cops, whatever.
So did they get arrested?
Well, no, but people keep calling for it.
So if she would have ran that same money through the police station, that shit would have been done. That's why it's for
image. Niggas already vandalized these billboards too. They throwing red paint on Breonna's forehead.
Honestly, that's not even you're just setting it up for failure at that point.
To be
if
honest,
you want to make real action, you got to go the political business route. Come on, bro.
Not one for every bullet. One for every year she was alive. 26 billboards.
I salute them, but Oprah also has other things.
Hey, skip the next one. I gotta find that tweet, bro.
The academic tweet?
Yeah, I gotta find that tweet.
Yeah, so what's the
academics is canceled. Fuck.
So break that down for me because I tried looking that up.
John Legend placed the call, got him off Complex. Meek Mill said
they got him on Twitch and Complex, but he's back. He's back on both.
I mean,
wait. So what happened? So break it down.
All right, so I know what I know. I don't know if Celie, you could probably add something to this. Academics drinks a lot of Hennessy and starts screaming
Facts.
on Twitch,
He's an
talking a lot of
alcoholic.
shit, and started popping shit to John Legend and saying, "Yo, control your bitch," talking about his wife. You don't talk about a man wife like that. Control your bitch.
Hey.
Getting real
Especially
crazy.
not Chrissy Teigen, bro.
It's been,
Yeah,
and you
not yeah.
academics?
Yeah,
Like,
and
come
you
on,
academics,
son. I
and
beat
you're
you up from long
academics,
range. It beat you up
and you're
from miles
academics.
away.
You hanging around with 6ix9ine still.
Yeah.
And
It's different.
they sissy peas in a pod. They both soft, and they
Both
both
soft.
poke at
Both
people.
Go
cops told
snitch.
academics.
Yeah,
Academics
fucking
told
pussy.
a snitch. He told a snitch he'd call the cops on him.
That's different, bro. That's like snitchception, bro.
Wait, who you talking about? Me?
Academics told 6ix9ine if he ever gave him a reason, if Six ever gave Ack a reason, Ack would call the cops on Six. He tried that shit because Meek said no fly zone or some shit.
Yeah, some
according
shit
to
like that.
along the word. He said he would. He said he would. Now I don't think he has. He said that if
Nah, he
that's
said he
real,
talked to them.
would.
He said he talked to the cops about it.
That nigga's
That's
canceled.
ridiculous.
We need a new academics. We need a better academics. We don't need academics no more. We need a new nigga. We need a scholastic.
What
I
about?
mean,
See,
we need one of
I
those.
listen a lot to Adam 22. I don't know if either y'all
I
listen
know
to
who
Adam
Adam 22 is.
22.
That nigga got interviews on Pornhub.
Yeah, he got a
I don't go
decent
to
amount of
Pornhub
good
for
hip
that
hop.
content.
Me
So I
neither.
didn't
Me
know.
neither. But it popped up. Listen, okay.
What are
It
you
was
But as
riveting.
far
It
as
was
hip-
riveting.
Hold
It was
on.
riveting interview.
What's your algorithms looking like? That Adam 22
Said that
is
algorithm.
popping up.
No, bro, but
Why,
his
what are
bitch
you
is
searching
Yo,
on these
hold you.
people
I'm not gonna hold you.
websites?
bro.
I'm
No
convinced,
funny shit.
I'm convinced Facebook is selling my data
No
everywhere.
funny shit. No funny shit.
Honestly.
Adam's girlfriend
really
is a whole
convinced.
porn star, bro. She's on there as a whole porn star.
I know, but no. I want to know why he wasn't searching for Adam 22's interview.
I wasn't
They
searching
came up
that.
in the course of him perusing
on Dead
Pornhub.
Relatives. I put this on Dead Relatives, bro. I opened the website, fresh open, and that was one of the first 10 videos there. Brand new open.
So
First
10
for the day.
titties interview. Nah,
Yes,
B.
literally, yeah, bro. I swear to God, bro. I'm
You
telling you,
have to
Facebook's
audit
selling
your
my data.
search history.
Facebook is selling my data. You go on my search history, you gonna see nothing but names.
They said they selling your data to Pornhub.
They selling my data. Period. Pornhub is buying it.
All right.
They just selling it. They're not
What's
selling it.
Pornhub gonna do with your Facebook searches?
I don't
Yo,
know.
he like
Show
Adam
me
22.
interviews. Show me interviews. I guess. I don't know.
What's
Gonna show him
who's the
big
new
booty
app gonna
evidence
be?
and interviews.
I don't know who the new academics is. We gotta find him. But I do know he needs to make his name Scholastic and be petty about it.
I don't think we should.
You don't think he should call us a Scholastic? Or you
Are
think
we
need to
done with
I think
people?
that you're the
'Cause-
only one that would get that.
So what was the show with
niggas is nah, you're right. The world is dumb. I'm the only one.
So what was the show with Joe Budden and
Everyday Struggle? Yeah, they were
that used to be
Joe John Legend place to call.
That used to be a good substitute.
It was a funny title before, but now they're struggling every day.
Literally.
Since
Since Joe left, them niggas is not doing
since
views.
Joe left, they ain't really hit no
They ain't
views
crack a
like
million yet.
Mm.
And you know these companies care about views. These companies care. They've cracked 500K a couple times. They have not cracked a million yet. They have not cracked a million yet. They haven't cracked 750.
They was having trouble clearing 40,000.
Let me do a little bit of my Googles real quick.
I know when Star was there, it was still like, but then he said something.
He was the worst. Bro.
Yo, they haven't. Yeah, no, okay. The last time they touched a million was Joe Budden arguing with Lil Yachty.
Yeah, I told
and then a year ago they
and that's one of
did
their top
1.3
three
with
clips,
Kevin Gates.
Bro. Yeah,
A
that's
year
one
ago
of
they
their
did
top 3
1.3
clips.
with Kevin Gates.
The Yachty shit, the talking about X shit, and that were like the 3 biggest clips on the whole.
Joe wasn't wrong.
He was right about every single one of them.
Yeah, he was 100% correct. Look, all of the Migos say, "Yo, we signed."
The Migos did 9.2. The shit with Lil Yachty did 4.3.
Yeah.
Soulja Boy did 4.1.
Bro, you know why?
Lucas, 2 years ago,
why
did
that's
2
so
mil.
right, bro? Because listen, I was in Circle K, which is like 7-Eleven out here, right? And I go, and they have the wrap snacks, right? So it's Lil Yachty's rap snack. And I look on the back and it's QC. Quality control is the logo on the back of the bag of chips. So I'm like, you definitely have a 360 if they're getting chip money off. If they're getting potato chip money off you, you are definitely. And all I could think about was Joe Budden in the episode.
Speaking of academics, while we're here,
the Migos and Lil Romeo shouldn't be on the same shelf. Like, who signed off for that, man?
That's right.
Lil Boozy.
Speaking of Lil Romeo, since we brought him up, let's just address this real quick. Nigga said nigga said Lil Romeo and Bow Wow should do a versus, and now it's being reported that Romeo and Bow Wow are gonna do a joint documentary instead of a versus.
Do the versus.
I want to let y'all know right now. Hold on, let me look in the camera. I don't even want to look at myself. I want to look in the camera. Let me. I don't even nah. Y'all don't need the eyeball. Y'all need both eyes. I want to be the first to let y'all know. I want to be the first to let y'all know. No one's watching that documentary.
That's what I'm saying. Bow Wow wild.
Bow Wow walked through airports untouched. Niggas don't even make noise about him walking through the airport.
Yo, you ever seen the video?
I don't know what kind of famous. I don't know what kind of famous y'all think y'all is.
From people.
Hey,
I don't know what kind of famous y'all think y'all is.
No one knew it.
Yo, I don't know what kind of famous y'all think y'all is. Y'all gonna have to drop that documentary on Lifetime, bro. No one's watching that. No one's opening their Netflix. Oh shit, Lil Romeo and Bow Wow got a documentary. Let me tune into this. No one's watching that, bro. Go on Instagram, play y'all 5 songs, do a 10-song version.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's fire right now. That's what we need.
That's a nasty Saturday night. If you spend your Saturday night watching Bow Wow and Romeo do a versus, I know something.
It's only in 2020. You can get away with it.
Who's coming to your house? It's criminal activity going on.
You might be related to Chris Stokes.
Yeah, son, I don't like what's going on here, son. It's B2K posters here. You're 30.
It's B2K posters.
All right, real quick. If Drake and Kanye West did a versus, who's gonna win?
Kanye.
Drake.
Kanye.
Entire discography.
Kanye.
All right, since y'all both have an opinion, I'm gonna just let y'all do it. Man.
Like, I like this conversation better than the last 2 topics we got. We could stay here for like 13 minutes, honestly.
So
what does Drake
we gotta give it the short version.
You think my dark twisted fantasy is gonna go
I'm so
off?
appalled bag. Kanye starts playing I'm So Appalled, and Kanye starts playing shit like Love Lockdown and Heartless and all these joints. Kanye got like anthems.
Drake got some shit, son.
He does have some shit.
What's Kanye playing?
What I'm saying is,
against
I don't think it's gonna bring off
Marvin's
the
Room,
same
808s and Heartbreaks. I'm good.
Every single verses has had an effect of nostalgia. Drake been around for a decade. Kanye been around for a decade and a half. Kanye could play shit that he wrote on. Kanye could play shit he produced.
Kanye ain't right on his own shit.
But he could still play it though. He could play shit that he did for Hove. He can. I made this beat.
But you're not gonna win. I'm not giving you a point because you made the beat on this song. I'm straight. And Drake killing you with his shit.
That's fair. That's fair. But then what does Drake do when Kanye plays the Best I Ever Had video?
Play that song.
Kanye directed that.
He directed that. You can't play. First off, it's not a video versus. You can't just play a video that you directed.
That's fair, and that is very fair. I'm just being petty.
But no one said that.
I will admit that. That's
no one said
that. You think Kanye finna say, "Hey, if you look to the screen, I did that."
Look, he's gonna,
Kanye is the type of nigga to do that. He's a big narcissist.
He would be cheating, bro. He would be cheating, bro.
Timberland and I'm not gonna let him do no foolishness like that. You'll play the video because you direct. And first off, if I'm Drake, every Kanye song I'm playing the song where I said take a right. Well, I gave the directions to Kanye house every time.
The one where you're actually
speaking of directions to Kanye house, Drake is the king of sending subs in R&B. That Laugh Now, Cry Later. We took a trip and we spun your block and it's like a ghost town. That nigga went to Wyoming.
Dog.
They both left Calabasas.
Yo, and Dirk said, what did Dirk say? Please do not play that little boy in the club because we do not listen to
rats. And 6ix9ine is falling off.
People are like, yo, he might have been talking about 6ix9ine. He said I didn't say his name. They might worry about 6ix9ine.
But,
it's not
he's
even
the
worth
only
it,
rat he could be talking about.
Just shut it
Yeah, but
down
that's what I'm saying. People
fast.
acting like it's a chain. They're like, we don't know who he might be talking about. He's clearly talking about 6ix9ine.
Listen, bro, it's hip hop. This shit's competitive. What? Just because? Oh, you said his name. Oh my god, you called someone out for snitching
And
in hip
what's
hop. What
6ix9ine
are you
gonna
talking
do?
about?
No, fuck 6ix9ine.
Exactly. He's not
I
going
can't
to
wait.
say nothing.
He's super, and since we here now, fuck it, he's
I
falling
can't
off.
wait till
Lucian and them niggas they not recouping him.
Listen, they not.
Nah, he's done.
The numbers is fake, and they keep falling off. People not really paying attention. Academics the only one. I don't know how much you're paying academics.
Yo, Nicki
sooner or later,
keeping his career afloat.
no, he's not. He's trying his hardest, but people not really.
Nicki is.
Yeah, people not really. Nicki ain't. Bro, there's no views on his video. All the views is fake. They keep dropping off. The first week they got these high ass inflated views, and the next week they got 2 views. People not watching this thing. And sooner or later, Lucian Graydon is gonna cut the purse strings, and that's when it's gonna.
He's only gonna be protected for 2 years off label money.
After 2 years at the most. I give it a year. A year from now, when Lucian realized, yo, this shit ain't really.
Hey guys, just giving you an
money.
update. The show does end at 1:30, so
we got 9 minutes
whatever
left.
We're wrapping up.
We only got 2 topics left and a little bit of music.
I don't think we got.
We still on 6ix9ine right now though. Yeah, that nigga falling off. The algorithm is not on his side. Honestly, the one thing I will say he's smart about is, okay, cool. You snitched, you got out, and now you're using that snitch shit as like your angle in the industry. Oh, I'm gonna expose everything.
I mean, it's obvious.
I'm gonna expose everything. That's the only thing he can do is try to expose the world.
But he don't know anything.
Niggas is paying for billboards. Niggas is doing this. Niggas is doing that. That's the only thing he can do.
The only nigga stupid enough to bring him into anything was Shotty. He don't know anything. He can't expose shit. He just
wait.
playing with his life.
Wait, didn't this happen though? He called out someone for they sold like T-shirts, but
he called out Nicki for that. He called out Travis for that. He called out a couple niggas for that.
But yeah, everybody know that they sell T, but he was doing that to distract from the fact that he was buying fake numbers. They're inflating their numbers with T-shirt sales,
with merch, and he's just literally paying for numbers.
Because when somebody's buying merch, they're your fan. They might not want to buy the album, but they are there buying something that's from me. He's just buying fake numbers, and he tried to use that shit to create a parallel. It's not the same thing.
He said something about Ariana too about that.
Yeah,
shit,
but
with the fake numbers.
Fans that's coming in, they probably gonna buy the album anyway. They buying your shirt.
Right.
Yeah. If I'm buying your shirt, I'm buying your album.
Purchasing fake view, and he trying to create a parallel. People will start buying it because once you say something, you suggest something, a lot of people just go with it instead of thinking. Like, it's not the same thing. You're buying views. These people are buying merchandise and they're inflating the numbers by adding the album to it and whatnot. But these are their fans. They're not forcing people to go to their website, and they're not faking like people went to their website. People came to their website, want to buy a shirt. They added the album and added it to the album sale. It's still a little iffy, but it's not the same as buying fake views. Like, you're literally buying fake views. Just shut the fuck up.
All right, since we got 5 minutes, I'm gonna go just a quick fire question real quick. So how we feel about the Nas saying the Doja Cat line and her comments about the community?
You're right.
I don't feel.
Was it deserving? Was it right? Yes. Was it attack on culture?
What I will say,
on
here's what I'll say in response to that. Was it deserving? That is an old verse. He probably recorded that, if not wrote that, around the time she was making headlines for being in them alternative white groups.
Yeah,
talking about
all that
dumb shit she was doing. That was the old. That verse is old. Today. It was deserving when he wrote it. I'm not sure if it's like. It's definitely deserving today. I agree, it's deserving today. I don't know if it's relevant, but it's definitely deserving.
It's still relevant because we still in that climate. It might not. That actual story is not, but it's still attack these people that black but play in the fence and shit. Get them. Don't let it.
Well, you know what's funny?
Don't let it die. Because if you let it die off, she could try to come back and people forget it. Shit.
There's people on her Twitter that will not let that happen.
Think about it. Nah, bro.
I got her tweet notifications on just so I could watch niggas talk shit to her. Niggas is not letting that go.
Think about it, bro. She's been treating everything like a joke. She's on IG Live, like just straight clowning people for trying to. She obviously doesn't care and is
Don't
like,
care.
But that's what I was
I'm
saying. That's
gonna
what I was
make
saying.
y'all
That goes back to
forget.
what I was
Ha
saying
ha
earlier
ha
about the
ha. She's
cancel culture
literally
shit.
Exactly.
telling people and
Trying to
laughing
dance around
about
it and
it.
shit. Like,
But look,
nah.
but she's doing that because that goes back to what I was saying earlier about the cancel culture shit. Because that's what I'm saying. Cancel culture ain't never worked until it worked, and the first time it
Right,
worked
you
was Nick
gotta be the
Cannon.
villain. You
Niggas
gotta
wanted to
embrace
cancel.
the villain if
Niggas
you
Well,
want to
want to
cancel
get
Doja
over it.
Cat,
I still
and
don't know
she's
if it
going
worked with
live
Nick
laughing
Cannon.
because she's saying
That
when
didn't
she
work
go
with
live
Nick
laughing
Cannon.
like that, she's saying y'all can't
Well, it didn't
cancel me.
work with Doja Cat either because she had all her biggest songs since that happened with the Lil Wayne song,
It's
with
not
the
gonna
Gucci
work
Mane
with
song, with
anyone
I
the
didn't even hear about those songs. I thought her biggest song was that fucking cow shit.
the
Listen,
biggest song.
from when she
No.
did
Her
that,
biggest songs got
hold
one
on.
of her biggest songs got 2 remixes with Nicki Minaj.
I've never listened to Nicki Minaj do anything with anybody. Look at her husband. I never listened to
Oh my God, that was a 3. Green release
you see me pull up.
from 40
I never
feet.
listened to the cow shit, and I'm never gonna listen to somebody that made a song called "Bitch I'm a Cow." When she made the cow shit, she was corny. I wasn't gonna listen to that shit, and
I'm
she
not gonna hold
proved me
you.
right.
I watched that video because she had the cakes in that cow suit.
right because she was dead sexy.
Listen,
Yeah,
I can see cake. I can see cakes on Pornhub because I don't look up interviews, so I can.
Yo, I'm gonna fight you.
I
one
go
of
to
these
Pornhub
days.
for my cakes.
I'm gonna fight you one of these days.
You see, you're
I'm gonna
wilding.
fight
You go to
one of
YouTube
these-
for the cakes and go to Pornhub for your compelling content. You're wilding. You got it backwards. You got it backwards. No, I
He
understand.
does. It's different.
I see where the
All right.
mishap happened.
4 minutes left. How we closing it? How we closing it out?
Yo, I'm going to Pornhub to learn. Yo, cakes? Yo, YouTube. Yo, Siri, pull up YouTube, type in cakes for me.
Oh
Bitch, I'm
my
a cow. Shut the fuck
God.
up. I'm a cow. Move. Ah, man.
All right, real quick.
Oh, wait.
I don't want to spend more than 90 seconds on the next topic. Lil Baby and them 4PF chains in Walmart. Let's talk about it. I don't want to spend no more than 90 seconds on this. You niggas is filthy.
I'm looking at you, what happened?
I'm looking at y'all. So I don't know if y'all know that with Walmart's website, third-party vendors can sell shit.
Wait, hey, hold on. Before you get into that, can I clean that up? I meant bitch colloquially. I want to call the Doja Cat a bitch. I would have said bitch shut the fuck up to anybody. That's just how I preface shut the fuck up. I just want people to know that.
Yo, he said that to me. Let's be fair. He said that to me.
I say bitch shut the fuck up.
I'm all the way a nigga.
Yeah, as a phrase. I wouldn't call her a bitch.
But yeah. So third-party vendors can sell things on Walmart. Like Imperial, like Dylan, you could, if you had an online store and you got into partnership with Walmart, you could sell shit. So these third-party vendors were getting on Walmart selling knockoff 4PF chains. The first 4PF chain was like $50,000. You could go on Walmart. Well, not anymore because they took them down.
No,
but you could go on Walmart and buy the same $50,000 chain for $89.99. That's the black wealth. I know what I'm talking about. That's the black wealth. That's
all
the
right,
Jack
guys.
boy.
We got 2 minutes, so say your goodbyes and make sure everybody knows that you're gonna be here
That's
again.
the Jack boy main right there.
I'm not saying goodbye to grown man. All right, y'all.
I mean,
He said, "All right, y'all."
Say your goodbye.
To your audience.
Like goodbye, everybody.
I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna hold you. Sealy has had a Chinese food man in front of his house for 90
The
minutes.
whole time. He's been waiting there the whole time.
He came in the call.
He's like,
came in the call with the apartment.
Hey, bro, at the end of this, I get up and go to the yo. My bad, by the way, man.
The lady in one F been outside.
Goodbye, everyone. All of our audience have goodbye.
Au revoir. I'm gonna play my outro music while we here. I'm gonna play my outro music.
Like 30 seconds. So what you gonna get the beat?
You're hilarious.
Next time, give back to production.
Changing location, I play on the map again. Try to be checked like we're fair the match again. Diamond Day African, Pepper can step again. That feels like it's just something Titanic.
My wrist does not look like it's something Titanic right now. I'm mad. I gotta put my.
Is a boombox by the microphone?
Yes.
and I'm not using either.
This is high quality shit we got here, bro.
Oh my God, Evan, remind them to bring the theme song to production next time.
We're gonna need launch to open up the budget. I mean, we can't be holding the laptop over the
holding the laptop. Yo, a nigga holding his laptop over
the boombox.
Like, that is nasty. There's a better way to live. There's a better way to live.
Thank
That'd be
you,
good, bro.
thank you. See you all next week. Thank you, Evan, for being our operator for today. Thank you, Launch, and see you all next week with brand new topics.
Next Wednesday.
Out.